Today's sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Houston Texans. With Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Luke to get us started. And off we go from Houston. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Let him go.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
All right.
And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
18.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
It's 2nd and 21 at the 27.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Love a swap. 19 Texas. Look the hot.
Now, Stroud. It's caught by Dell working his way across the field. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
On the play, but it leads to 4th down.
Foul.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game. They convert on 4th down.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
That's into the hands of Dell. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
That's another Texans first down.
Stroud. It's over the middle and caught by Dell. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
On first down, it's Stroud. With the man, that's Collins. And the Texans are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. That's catch number 40 on the season for him. This has been a solid opening drive. They're knocking on the door. First and goal. Back to throw. Stroud. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans will take a 7-0 lead.
Ravens nothing. Miami Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. In motion comes Andrews. A first down throw for Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
A first carry here for Devon Achane. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Derek Stingley Jr. off the edge makes the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 4. The RPO, that one is complete. It'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. On the handoff, it's Mixon. And that one's going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line. And next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. On play action. Stroud. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. So after 1, it's the Texans who have the early lead. And more from Houston coming up in a moment. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. As we are ready to get back underway. That one is caught by Collins. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver And the quarterback recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
I didn't know y'all could hear me, bitch. I was just...
Hey, South.
Stroud to throw.
Oh, yeah,
He's in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Texans move out on top, 14-0.
14. Ravens nothing. Naimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off.
I got you.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Oh.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Aiken. He's taken down just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
You got Cleo TV downloaded on your
Out of the
TV.
gun with Aiken. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
Mike, you know the best time
Well,
to
you
pick
right.
up first downs is on first downs. Don't wait for third down. We see it here. 3 plays in a row, 3 first downs on
But
chunk
no,
plays. And this
Friday,
offense is
like the
rolling.
next Friday and next Friday is on there.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. Flush to his right. Here's a shot toward the end zone. He's looking for
Hayden Ford,
coming out of the backfield.
protection,
And it'll bring up second down.
ATL,
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this
Bad boy.
it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
goal
On second
to
down, Aiken.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating
That's
you at
what
the line of
Barack did.
scrimmage,
Watch him
make
with
you
that
work
shit.
for everything you get.
Taking off, he'll try to get
why she
there.
don't get shit.
And a nice job there defensively on third down, not overcommitting to their pass rush. Having a plan for this quarterback as a
This
designed
Christmas
runner.
is going
They're
there.
able to stop him short of the first down.
Bad Boys 2. Well, they got everything in there.
The
They
field
got
goal
soul
unit
food on
staying
there. Bad
put.
Boys.
They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down.
Oh, no. Fuck with your shit. Oh,
From the gun, Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he's into the end zone. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. The kick is good.
That's
And
number
the Ravens are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Again, bitch, it's all on here, bitch, girl. You gotta watch all this shit. It's all through that TV, bitch.
Now touchdown. Luke is back out to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Uh-oh. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
All right.
Why would I do exactly? Why would I even do
Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Look at hot.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. On the kick slant, they find Dell. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. It is a big-time play for Houston. Pickup of 46 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Showing off the footwork, sliding down after a gain of 8. Now it's 2nd and 1.
2J. 118. That's it.
Huh?
And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
19 Texans.
Now receiver coming around. He's got the pop pass.
You like oxtail?
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
All right. 118. Under.
Mixon. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Let's go.
3rd and goal. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here to talk things over before 3rd down.
Hey, good with skills, bitch.
Here we go. Let's go. Good night.
Throwing is
Don't
Stroud
say shit.
to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Houston. And the show
Then don't worry about me when I'm
continues.
not the
Greg,
winner.
a 3rd touchdown
That's
pass
what
with that.
exactly.
What stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
What'd you say? My mom warned me. I didn't listen. You know. You
Now
know
the
what
first
I'm
carry
talking.
for
Turn
the
around.
Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. He's
Yeah.
fighting to get back to the
It's
line of
like
scrimmage,
this.
but can't get there.
Let's
Drop for the loss
listen
of a
to
yard.
that. There you
Brings
go.
up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
Yes. Like your arch, girl, your arch is like that. It's deep.
Second down.
It's
Jackson.
deep, bro. When you sit down, bitch, that shit is like,
Complete to
that's
Likely.
deep.
First catch for him on the
I'm
afternoon,
trying
and
to
it
tell
results in
you.
a first down. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. As for stopping,
I
with
tried
just
to
over
tell
40
you.
seconds to go in the first half.
The leggings, bitch, your arch was like this. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
First and 10.
I tried to tell you, bitch.
In motion comes Andrews. On first and 10, Jackson. They'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers.
Exactly.
The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
And the Ravens first down.
Jackson looking to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Let me see. Yeah, you see it? See it
Jackson
pretty.
up top again. Pass right side going to be taken in by Walker. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20s.
Listen, you got to see her sitting in the bar stool.
Another first down.
No, on the bar stool. Yeah, this is her back, and that's the arch, and that's her ass. Yeah, and don't wear those black leggings
One more
again.
time with Jackson. That went out wide to A-Check. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout.
Don't worry about it, bitch. I know somebody.
Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. This a 31-yard attempt. He'll bang that one through. It's good. So, one half in the books.
Yeah, you did that.
Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone,
That's
for
so
a
funny.
touchback.
And you said he has money. Ooh. Stay far away from you.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
You know my mom. Oh, no, not her. My mom.
Hey, out.
It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham.
Well, you know what my mom was doing, so did.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Raven first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Pistol formation with Jackson. Forced out wide. Oh, that's one where he just needs to unload it, but he did not. It'll go down as a sack and a big loss of yards.
I understand what he's trying to do, Mike. He's thinking, can I extend this play? Can I get out of the pocket and buy some time for my receivers? But on these early downs, that's a ball that just needs to be thrown away.
DC, right?
Jackson now on second down. Now a shot here, deep middle. And he will score. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Baltimore. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
I'm talking about him.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
I'm using it because now this
On the
game is
bootleg,
clear.
it's Stroud.
Goes ball.
On the move is Clark. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball.
Into space at the 45. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Pick up there of 28 yards. They'll come up here, first and 10.
The 42-yard line.
On the ground, it's Mixon. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Jair Alexander up from the secondary to make the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 40-yard line.
It is 2nd and 9.
Why Tony? 18. What's that?
From the gun, here's Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. It is a big-time play for...
Rob how to play. No, the other one. Yeah. Yeah. This one is Lil Rob, and Baby's Baby Rob. That's Big Rob. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Houston, 37
You
yards.
just call him Baby now.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal.
Here we go. Swap. Another swap.
That one taken in. Touchdown,
Mr. Rob, that's Steve.
to add the extra point.
Then it's Big Rob, which is Little Rob there. And then it's Little Rob, and then it's
He
Big
knocks
Rob.
it through. And the
Okay,
Texans
four,
will extend this third quarter lead.
That's why we call him our four.
Ravens 17. Naimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Yeah.
And so
our
after the
four.
touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Jackson now to throw on first down. That's taken in by Achane. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hey, report.
A first down throw for Jackson. Open man, that's Flowers. Oh, and he's out of bounds down inside the 35. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll send Flowers in motion. Jackson going to keep this for himself. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Hey, Ozzy, what are you? What is it? Hey. What are you? What is it?
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
To kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Their own 31-yard line.
Wait. On the quick.
On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they tried to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Buggy. Oh, hey. Why Tony? 18. That's it. Hey, uno.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
10 at the 41-yard line.
18.
The give to Mixon from out of the pistol. And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this third quarter has come to an end.
Aggravating. And I just bought it too. That's the crazy part. That was my first time I'm smoking
Second
of it.
and 11.
Well, that day. I haven't had a baby.
Look the hot. Here we go.
Because I don't really smoke it.
18. What's that?
Stroud going to set up the throw. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 32 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
South. Or
Now Stroud. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
all right. 118. Attack. 19 Texas. Hey, Uno Mars.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Forced to his right. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. This one is caught. It is a touchdown. There's a marker down. Let's see if it holds up. So a much more difficult scenario now. It is 3rd and 10.
118. Attack.
Here's Stroud. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. It's looking for Joe Mixon coming out of the backfield. And it's going to bring up 4th down. His kick is good. He got it. So it is still a one-score game, but a little more breathing room now.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Did you just shut up, huh?
Alpha, say what? 180.
My phone started loading and shit.
On
I'm
the
like,
ground,
what the
it's
heck? How you doing? It was on
past the 40,
45.
taken down after a gain of 7.
It didn't. It's on
From the
45.
42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Yeah.
On play action, here's Jackson. This one caught downfield by Flowers. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Jackson.
Who the fuck is this?
And on target to Flowers, and it's a Baltimore 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Hey, Alpha, say what?
On the handoff, this is Achane. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and a yard.
180. 180. 180.
Play action now. Jackson. throw across his body is complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore first down. From the pistol, here's Achane. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up first and goal. This is almost certainly four-down territory if they need them all. Touchdown, extra point gives them the lead. It is first down and goal. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Baltimore. The game-tying touchdown here in the fourth quarter and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score, but they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this fourth quarter lead.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Minus sensors and arming stay.
Here we go.
Oh,
19. Watch out.
oh.
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon.
You didn't tell me shit.
And he'll be brought down, but what a
You
run.
didn't tell me shit.
Down to the 40. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
You didn't tell me shit.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
System armed.
On
Stay.
first down, they keep it on the ground, and they keep it with Mixon. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Now the Ravens use their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
All right. Tony. Buggy.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. So here comes 3rd and 5.
All right. 19 seconds.
Is she stunning? I told you. I told you.
Hold on.
I'm not talking to you, stupid. What's wrong with you? Are you bold?
They'll drop to throw. He's got his man.
Arlen, call for your fucking ass,
His
man.
5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. It's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
Swap. Another swap.
I'll probably eat my kids all the morning.
Mixon. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Red. Here we go.
Here's Mixon. A much more positive run here. That one good for 10, but it's still going to leave him with a third down coming up.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Now, a big third down.
What's that? 18. What's that? 11.
They go with Mixon. And the Texans are going to be set up first and goal. Good running. Takes him down to about the 4.
Nice run right there. You get down here into the red zone area, Mike, and yards are hard to come by. He's able to stick his head in there and sets him up for first and goal.
Here we go.
Whoa.
18.
Yeah, not that.
They'll run here with Mixon. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Now a big spot here for the Texans as they'll try for 2. Stroud out to his right. And he's trying to get to the pylon, but won't get there. Marked out right at the line of scrimmage.
37. Ravens, 32. Jaime Fairbairn at the kickoff for Houston.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. This is 1st and 10. One last shot now for Jackson. He's going to air this one out. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute. And they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win here for the Texans. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Houston.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Baltimore Ravens and the Buffalo Bills.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Get the fullback involved here. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Lamar now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
1st and 10 at the 20.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of the defense.
Zone read, they hand it to Achane. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Jackson on 3rd and 1. Completed to his running back. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. From the gun, Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for his back, Devon Achane there. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
This one left for Lamar. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
Okay, that is just a terrific effort defensively, and now really sets you up. I don't think this offense can run it, not after getting knocked backward on 2nd down.
Now backed up to the 8, 3rd and goal. They've got a man in motion. Jackson has it, 3rd and goal. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up 4th and goal. Tyler Luke after the Ravens to attempt this field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Luke knocks it through. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Play action now with Allen. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. So that's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And that's good for a Buffalo first. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Allen on the play action. Headed out right. This one's complete. DeAndre Lambert-Smith. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's another Bills.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. Caught just shy of the goal line. And this is down all the way to the 3. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you could live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Throwing here, Allen. Escapes out to the left. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. He is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They'll have it 2nd and 8. Back to throw, here's Jackson. Hits his running back. Achane gets a 1st down and more. And they'll finally get him at the 35-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space behind those completions outside the pocket.
Running left, here's Achane. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Get that extra block of it along. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
He's got it right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight ends, because that's their bread and butter. That play actually gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. It's Achane on the inside give. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Second down carry for Achane. Got the give on the zone read, and the defenders were waiting for him. He goes down for a loss. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also puts the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Pistol snap to Jackson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Here's Achane from the pistol. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Into the end zone, but not brought in. He falls incomplete. We'll bring up 3rd down. A close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board.
3rd and long for him here. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. It kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. The Ravens pick it up, and they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Well, you can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That 2nd and 3rd level defenders did their job, and what did it do? Well, free that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
Lamar out of the pistol. Has it at the 7. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. A 2nd touchdown through the air for Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time.
And the kick is no good. The snap was off the mark, and that leads to a miss hit on the point after. So after the missed extra point, he is still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Looking from the gun, it's Allen. Gets everything he has under this one. That's grabbed inside the 30. When this gets close to the red zone, he is inside the 25. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Pass 85, pass 85.
First down throw for Allen. And the defender comes away with it.
Why the fuck would you run out?
Oklahoma has it. And the Ravens get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to manage to take him down at the 12. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
One of the tight ends motions right. At the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. Now he's off up the left sideline. That's the 20. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Here's Luke for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens stretch the lead to 23. All set up, here's Luke to kick it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball for the 35 to begin this drive. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He's got Khalil Shakir. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Working quickly here.
And the Bills, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
On 1st down, Allen. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We got 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say is that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far. Not met the standard they set for themselves.
56, 56.
Allen setting up play action. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And this is Cox. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills chop some of the lead off before the half.
The receiver this skill, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Bills are lining up for a 2-point
Round 80.
conversion.
Hey, home. You go.
They send him straight up the middle. And he reaches the end zone on that 2-point try, Brock. This is going to cut it to a 2-score game now. Down 15. Pass now to kick this away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Play action. Here's Jackson. Fits it through the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Lamar off the play fake. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has them set up second down and 21. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. To the left side, caught by Andrews. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
42-yard line.
First down from the 42. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Chased out to his right. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Lamar. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left, and somehow they reach the end zone with no time remaining in the half. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Tyler Luke to kick off.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
Middle. What's that?
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer. Extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Half 10. What's that?
Back to the air, Allen. Pulled in by his back, Cook. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Offensive line fast.
Bills, first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
What's that?
Allen now on 1st down. Going all the way to the end zone here. It is knocked away. Shot to the end zone. Answered there by a strong defensive effort. 2nd down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game, and failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
Regular.
Allen gonna throw again. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain. But those are the hurry-up offense here.
And the Bills, first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Alert! Alert!
Throwing now on first down, Allen. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Running it all right there. Now we've got to regroup for second down.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Half. 580! 5 wide. What's that?
Here he goes, third and long. Brought in. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on third down. They've got themselves a first and goal.
It's a gain of 14
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts.
Another Bills.
As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Half 85. Look out!
Cook. It's a designated keeper for Allen. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
No gain on the play.
It's second and goal.
Second and goal at the 2-yard line.
Look out!
Cook again. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. It's a gain of a yard, but they needed just a couple more inches. Third down.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Working quickly here.
Alert!
No gain on the play. Brings up 4th and goal.
Alert! Stop. What's that?
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
I love aggressive defenses. And a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call. But it can work against the pass, or in that case, against the run. Good luck running for the sticks when you've got a whole defense crashing the line of scrimmage off the snap.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Backed up in the end zone. Jackson. Short pass brought in. And they're not going to stop him until he gets out to that 16-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. Lamar's going to keep this one. And this play's going to come to an end at the 27. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Now put one of the tight ends in motion. To the left and hauled in by Likely. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First and 10, he keeps it on the option. And keeping his own lead constant. He takes a hit, loses some yards too. Offense up to the line fast.
The tackle made back at midfield.
No, we changed it.
From the gun, Jackson. Andrews has it, working downfield. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas, Clark, and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Lamar now from the gun. And the Bills get to him. Down he goes. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 11 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Third and long for him here. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
He's hit before he can get anything on that return.
At their own 6-yard line.
This is our last play of the quarter.
Alert, alert, alert! Look out!
1st and 10. Here's Allen. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's the Bills football, Brock, but any efforts may be futile facing that deficit. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Half. Ready? Regular. Where's that?
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. That one is not going to get any easier to watch during film study, Brock. Some chances to go down, but instead opting to keep extending the play. And then all of a sudden, in the end zone for a safety.
Yeah, ultimately, there just comes a time where you've got to understand where you are on the field, right? Hey, I'm trying to make a play. That's all great in the middle of the field. But when you're in the danger zone like this, and you could give that defense 2 points and energize the other side, you got to know where you are on the field and just get rid of the ball.
Play action now with Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Maxwell Hairston picks it off. And the Bills take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Got to think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet.
And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills putting up points in a game decided. Now Allen lead his guys up to the line to go for 2. All right, they're going to throw for it. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Roquan Smith with the pick. And this one only gets up to about the 5-yard line. Not really much of an avenue left for a comeback in this one, but they still have to try the onside kick here. Did the Bills get to it? They did! They got it back! Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag.
DC, ready?
1st and 10 from the 43. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
It's not. Go.
Right back to Pacheco. He's going to have this one down to the 28. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Play fake, Jackson. Likely's got it right side. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
That's another Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
A second down run by Pacheco. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. They'll air it out on 3rd. And he's going to score a touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. So before we get into attempts, there's contact up front. Will it make this field goal easier or harder? All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. Lamar and the Ravens all set for this 2-point try. Here's a design run. And that's into the end zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on 2 more to their lead. The penalty gives them a little bit of an assist, and then they cash in easily for 2.
If they're going to stick you on the 1-yard line, you'd better be able to get it every single time. An unforced error defensively that the offense absolutely capitalizes on.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He put everything he's got behind it. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Ravens are going to take over after the interception.
Kate, I think the one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
First down throw for Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. He'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Ravens first down. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
It's Pacheco again. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens keep running away with this. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that's exactly what the doctor orders.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
Middle. Gun. What's that?
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He's trying to go deep again. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
What's that?
Working inside the red zone. And that'll chip away some of this near the end. It's caught for a touchdown. The Bills making the scoreboard look a touch better. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
They're going to pass it here. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to be Baltimore first.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Here's Mitchell again. And he finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's 3rd down. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Now Jackson on 3rd down. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Ravens continue piling it on here in the 4th. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And we've got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Back to throw now, Allen. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Dumps it off to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm.
Full extension, and he brings it in! Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills putting up points in a game decided. So 6 points at the buzzer, Brock, but 0 effect on our final outcome.
Yeah, I get that, but I'll tell you what, that'll be one of the first plays they watch in the film room this coming week. Like you said, they lose whether that's scored or not, but Coach will always...
The tight end gets it on the peg. Oh, he loses the football. Space on the right. He's got room. And he does it, Brock. He takes the fumble all the way back for 2 points the other way. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. With Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Buffalo.
God damn, son. Save a nigga, son? Shit, man. I feel like, God damn. You gonna need it, cuz. You gonna need it. You shit, sure. Good luck, bro. Ladies. Well, I told you I ain't grown man, nigga. What you mean? Oh, nah, they put something. Oh, yeah. Okay. Fine, that. Yo! What's going on, bro? Like, God damn, like, what a movie, bro? Like, I act like I ain't right here. Like, what's going on? Like, what you use, bro? You better do some different shit, bro. Come on, bro. You know what I'm talking about. Which one you use, bro? Like, you doing that shit like that. I'm like, y'all don't see right? Cuz, you tripping. What you use, bro? You want no soul fucking ass. Watch out. So, God, this what I use, cuz. That shit cheap, bro. Why you even use something like that, cuz? That ain't even fucking real, bro. That shit ain't even for y'all to see. Yeah, I was ready to put in work in that motherfucker. Let me get my cousin.
Actually, about to do for foot.
Ron,
What?
get off the game and go to bed.
Mr. Harassment. Who's from awards? Pictures. Drum out love.